Welcome to the Malta Classic, one of the most spectacular classic car events held in the Mediterranean. The event is organized on Malta and is held over 4 days. Drivers get to take part in a hill climb and a concourse d'elegance, and then 2 days of head-to-head racing around the bastions of the old capital city of Mdina. The importance of the event has grown year on year, not only for the locals, who prepare cars both for the Concourse d'Elegance but also for the racing, but it's today attracting a lot of international crews who bring their cars over especially for the Malta Classic. Let's meet some of the international participants and see what they have to say about the event. Mr. Hofer was here last year. He came over with his Ferrari. He liked what he saw and he's back. What car did you bring us this time?
Well, thank you first of all for the kind invitation to Malta again, a country which I dearly love, and I'm most happy to be here. The car is a Cooper Maserati. That means a Cooper chassis and bodywork, and the engine is a 2-liter Maserati with 184 horses.
1959 built, but it has an enormous pedigree of racing.
That's right, sir. Even the first race it won with Colin Davis, 1959, the 10 Hours of Messina. It was first overall. Second race was Mr. Vaccarella. He was driving the car, the Catania Etna race, and he won first overall with more but 1 minute before the second car, which is an enormous thing, you know. And the pedigree goes on. It was then transported to Cuba, the Grand Prix of Cuba, and it finished there with Colin Davis again, 5th overall. And then it was sold to Scuderia Serenissima, and Scuderia Serenissima gave it 1961 to Mr. Gianni Balzarini, and he finished just taking part in 3 races, 3rd overall in the series, which is also great, yes, great.
It's nice to see a car that has raced extensively in our sister island in Sicily, so close, to come and race now in Malta. Driving the car, what emotions does it give you?
Well, it's a very nice car. I was racing also in the Targa Flow, it's called Trofeo Nastro Rosso in 2014, and there were 39 participants and the best cars you can imagine. Ferrari GTO, Maserati 300S, many short wheelbase Bellinettas, and under 39 competitors I finished 2nd overall in the scratch, and I won the index of performance completely, first index.
So a good car and a good driver. Your experience here in Malta, overall, the event?
It's so marvelous, really. Excuse me, the circuit is fantastic, but most of all the people are fantastic, you know. It's such a hearty receiving, it's a welcome, a warm welcome. It's every heartbeat is a pleasure and an honor for me, really. Thank you very much, people of Malta.
this is not the first time you're actually participating in the race.
No, it's not. I started in 2012 and been addicted since. And
You actually won one of the editions.
I did. I won in 2012, I believe. Outright win with a Nissan 240Z.
Which is actually participating even in this race, but driven by somebody else.
The 260Z, the white one, is here. I've participated in that now 3 years and won my class. Fantastic car, and this year I've decided to bring an Opel to Malta.
What car are you participating with this year?
The Opel Ascona. I'm looking forward to giving her first run on the Maltese roads.
Any particular tuning or?
Not particular, no. The car's set up in Group 2. It's not the fastest car, but I'm looking forward to having great event with other motorsports enthusiasts.
Your overall impressions of the event, obviously that you participate regularly, already indicate.
I've got to say that it's just the ambience of the family. Everyone pulls together, everyone helps each other here. It's a fantastic venue. I'd recommend it to anyone, I really would.
Welcome to Malta, first of all. Thank you for participating. A beautiful display of cars that you've brought with you.
Yeah, we're quite lucky. We offered these boys anything they wanted, and they picked these 5 cars. So they looked on our website and saw what cars we have. We've got a good collection, about 30 cars to choose from.
And you participate in this type of event all over Europe?
This sort of event, this is the embryonic stages. It's the early stages of this event. We participate in 2 or 3 events that are quite evolved from this event, but we actually race historic Formula One FIA. I'm very lucky to be the world champion from 2013 with Lotus. I raced for Lotus as a works driver, so these are just my side things, but we've got a Formula One car from 1971 behind you over there. We have the 2-seater here that we're taking some of your ministers with us out at lunchtime today. So yes, it's all a bit of a mix. This is a great event and I can see great potential. The one thing that you can't buy that you have so much here is enthusiasm and love for cars. And that's one thing you have to say about the Maltese people, especially the men. They love their cars.
Laura, I understand it's not the first time you're actually here to participate in the Malta Classic.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's our second year for me running, but this is my 3rd year I've come and spectated as well.
What car have you brought over with you to drive?
I have brought my Citroen 2CV. She's a 1961. She's got a very low engine, but I love her.
What do you think of the event in general?
It's really good. Everybody is so helpful. Last year I broke down a lot, and everybody just helps. The teamwork and the friendships that we've made are amazing here, definitely.
You're actually in 2 cars, 2 crews?
Yes, we got my dad's car as well this year. So yeah, there's 2 of us.
Do you actually participate in other events in the UK with the same cars?
Yep, so we do Goodwood in the UK. We've just done Chelsea Walsh. We're going to go across and do Jersey, I think, next year as well. So we do lots of hill climbs in them, definitely.